Hey, what's up, guys? It's BOG here. Welcome to the next part of TBoGT towing. So we're going to do the Seagulls and Triathlon. I don't know what the hell that is, but we're going to do that too in this part. So let's get started. Let's go to our first Seagull. We're going to use a helicopter. Nice throwback to the final mission of GTA 4. Alright, let's go find that Seagull. There it is, right there. Looks like I got one of them earlier. Probably accidentally. There it is, y'all. Oh. Okay, next one. Alright, y'all, we're at the next Seagull location. Oh, great, this stupid thing in the way. Okay, this side will work. There it is, right there. Yeah, this stupid thing's in the way. Alright, next one. There it is. Alright, next one. Alright, the next Seagull I spotted when I was doing parachuting. Yeah, I remember I accidentally landed on that top. The Seagulls should be right there at that rock. I see it. Get up, Louise. Come on. Alright, next one. There it is. Right near the Fight Club. This is the Fight Club right here. So yeah. That's where it is. Alright, let's call Buffalo real quick.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm in a real rush, and I was thinking I could use a Buffalo. You think you could get your hands on one?
No problem, homie. Anything to get off this corner.
Here I am, L. H-Bog to the rescue.
Oh, yo, bro. You're a true friend.
Alright, let's continue on this. Where did the engine sound go? Look, there's no engine sound. What am I driving, an electric Buffalo? Oh, this is cool. They both ran on the same chassis. Scheisse versus Bravado. Okay, let's continue on the Seagull hunt. Oh shit. Alright, y'all, this next Seagull. I accidentally start the stupid gang war. So, I have to fail it. Alright, next. And also is over here. You know, where the first Lost and Damned mission took place. Yeah, in that area. I think that mission 2 where you follow some mafia for a Gerald McCreary mission. Okay, y'all, the next one is right there on top of the swing. In this area. Right near to his two buddies' apartment. Yep. Alright, next. Where that Seagull at? Right there. Yep, it's right near the hospital on the railroad tracks, yep. Kind of near where also the flying rat at. I think a flying rat is on this side. Which, you know, I didn't do that because it's a giant waste of time. Alright, two of them is really close to each other. So let me see if I can spot them. Oh, see one on the ground. Okay, that's one. And then another one should be close by. Oh, right there on the fire escape. Alright, let's move on. All right, there it is at the park. Yeah, right there. Let's get the real Rolls Royce, not this Walmart version. I know it's a Chrysler 300, but the newer ones look almost like a Rolls Royce. I mean, come on.
What the fuck is that?
Look how big this car is. Okay, let's move on to the Seagulls.
You have arrived.
And there's our Seagull.
I bet that's a fucking woman.
Alright, next. It's also in this area.
Stuck on stupid? Move it!
Alright, next one. Yep, it's over here. Luxury car. Never heard of that before. I thought I was gonna call it coupe or something, or convertible. But it is a convertible. Oh, there it is. It's right near that laboratorium. Laboratoria. With the the museum piece. Yeah. It's right back there. Next.
Turn right.
Alright. I remember one of the Seagulls on the billboard around here. Let's see, can we spot it? Right there. Alright, next. Oh, spot another one. Yeah, it's in this area. On some bridge.
Fuck you.
God, I can't even get in the car.
You have arrived.
Alright, there's another Seagull. Right in this area. Man, these cops are annoying. Move, NPC. Ah. Or I blast your ass.
You have arrived.
Alright, there's our other Seagull. Right there. Next.
You have arrived.
There it is. Another Seagull. Yeah, right near Middle Park. East. Let's go.
Oye, pero what's wrong with you people?
Of course, Seagull's right next to a cop car. But yeah, it's on this bridge here. Okay, you know what?
Hold it right there!
Officer, this ain't gonna be nothing fun.
Okay, we're gonna go back to helicopters because I am so sick of cops. Always be somewhere nearby. Okay. Right there. Yep, in this area. And that's the only one in Bohan. So let's move on back to Algonquin because there's a lot to do there. Alright, next Seagull is right by the club. You know, a guy that guarded that sounded like Steve Haynes, which is the same voice actor. Kind of crazy, right? Alright, it should be right next to that front entrance, even though he's not there. I can't remember, did I see on the ground or on top of something? Oh, there it is, on the guardrail. Alright, next. Right there, that's the Seagull, right near the club. Y'all see on the map. So y'all should know what this is. Alright, let's move on. Finish half of the Seagulls. Now we got other half, 25. Let's go. And that's how old Luis Lopez is, 25. According to LCPD police record. Okay, the next one's on right near the hospital. Yeah, I need to make room to land this thing. Alright. Yeah, I might need to start doing it like this. I'm tired of firing that gun because that's the only way to get the collectible. You gotta deal with the cops. Right there. Giant statue by the hospital. But with a helicopter I can easily escape from the cops. Which that's why I'm doing it this way. Because I got fed up with the cops when I was doing the Lost and Damned Seagulls. Alright. Yeah, remember the location is near the hospital. The parachute will show you. But anyways. Next. Alright. Next one's in Colony Island. Okay, yeah, the good gate opens and there it is. Let's move on. It's also in this area. Alright, next Seagull is by this old hospital. Y'all remember the mission Snowstorm, right? That's where it's at. Alright. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I hate it when it doesn't appear unless you're really close. But then, that's why I'm using this helicopter, because it's easier to escape these cops. Right there. Right by the gas station. Down the road from that club. Yep. Alright, the next Seagull, you see it from the beginning of the game on the first mission. Should be right there. Right there. $19 left. Let's go. Yep, it's in this area. You will see it in the beginning of the game if you see it. Alright. Alright, there's two Seagulls up here. I remember I spotted them when I did that mission for Yusuf. Let me see if I can land this thing. Okay, that was perfect. At least I don't have to worry about no police up here. And I already spot one. Yep, right there. Alright, let's find the other one. Man, look at that view, man. I'm gonna miss Liberty City when I finish this game. Alright, I don't think I see the other Seagull, y'all. I think this is the one I accidentally killed on that mission. Because I used that explosive shotgun, so I might have hit it accidentally. Because I don't see it. Oh, you got explosive guns. So yeah, that's probably the one I accidentally killed. So at least we found that out. There's our Seagull right there. Right near some restaurant. Alright, next. It's in this location somewhere, the waypoint I set. There it is, I see it. It's in this area right here. Okay, there's two in this area. Let's see if we can find it. Alright, there's one on top of this. And then another one. Yeah, these cops are really getting annoying, but a helicopter does help. Stupid wall in the fucking way, man. Alright, we're back. I wish I didn't freaking die. If it wasn't for that stupid wall up there blocking the way.
Come on, is that a broken car?
Fucking weak.
How just you hate
Alright, that Seagull is right there. That one's kind of a bitch right there. Especially when you're on the roof. Okay, next one should be on some scaffolding. Maybe we'll come back that for a second.
Those Russians don't fuck around.
Alright, that's one of them. Yep, it's in this area. Chinatown. Okay, I spot another one. Next.
What the fuck? You think I...
Alright, next one. It's right there. Yep, it's in this area. Right near the bank, too. Oh, I remember I saw this Seagull. Okay, there's another one. I remember I spotted this when I did the parachuting. Yep, it's in that area. Alright, 9 left to go. Oh, there it is. Yep, it's in this area. And there's another one not too far. Let's see. God, these cops are annoying me right now. Oh, remember Margaret? Yeah, it's in this area. Alright. Yep, that's the area, y'all. Alright, next Seagull. Right there. That's the last one in Algonquin. Six more to go. Alright, next Seagull. Near the Brooklyn Bridge. Alright. 5 more. Man, these fucking cops are pissing me off. It's like every time I'm trying to do something like this, they always seem to be nearby. Then I'm looking for cops to get a one of those for whatever reason. Nowhere to be found. Right there on top of the place. Yeah, these cops are really annoying me, but this is why I'm grabbing the helicopter. There it is, y'all. Another Seagull. 3 more to go. Kind of cool the helicopter stays up there. Alright, let's keep moving. It's cool they brought this helicopter back in GTA Online with the money fronts. Yeah, this is the same helicopter model. There's our next one. Alright, let's keep moving. It's in this alleyway right there. Okay, another one is right here. Remember, you used to drop you off here from the skylift with the subway train? Yep, it's right near that area. Okay, we got one more after this. Let's go find the last one. Alright, that's our last Seagull. Almost forgot about this one. We're in the mission in the crosshairs. Whoa. Almost lost it there. Alright. All Seagulls are killed.
So what were you saying?
Alright, let's go check out our reward, y'all. Oh, we got a text message from Yusuf.
City's full of assholes, man.
Alright. Yeah, that's what you get when you complete the Seagull. At least his reward is actually something. Lost Nam was great too, but something about the ballot. I say both episodes' reward for killing these birds are better than GTA 4. Yep. APC will always spawn here. Let's actually take it. We're not going to cause any rampages, but you should call us. Maybe he won't call us, since he already texted us. Alright, let's do the Triathlon thing, whatever it's called.
What are you waiting for?
Shit, that's crazy, man.
Okay, then.
your foot
Here we
down.
go. Change your plan, bro.
Alright, y'all, since Seagulls are complete, let's try this out. Get on a boat. Okay, that's how it starts? Okay. Hang on, where is the boat? Oh, it's pretty far. Oh, I see the boats. Okay. Okay. Might not be as fun as the bike races, but this is cool though. Pretty sure we're gonna switch to a car. All right. Oh, that was clean. All right, I'll take a comment. This is Stevie's comment, right? Let's go. Hang on a second. Alright, first place. I'm not going to use that yet. Man, that's some good brakes. Woo! Alright, let's do the other one. Alright, next one. I love the boat sounds in this game. They sound very realistic. There's a lot of 5 boat sounds. They sound like super sports cars, but you know, in a boat form. Alright, let's try the F620. Let's go. Woo! Bring him jump. And we done. Whoa. Alright, let's do the last one of these and that's it. And the next part we're gonna finish the story. And then an extra part. Take the floater, the tiniest boat. Louise, come on now. Don't play with me right now. Climb on the boat. Hey, I'm pressing X like crazy. Yeah, it's a very tiny boat. This is the only time this boat appears in the GTA. It's not available in 5 unless you have a mod. Yeah, I would have been more of a head if it wasn't for that stupid thing. He wouldn't even want to climb in the boat. Probably because there's something blocking the way. Man, they're catching up alright. But we're about to come up to a car anyway. Ooh, whoa. That's a cool way to get to a car. It's like I got off a surfboard. Alright, now the bullet. Let's do the bullet. Not gonna activate yet. Looks like we're going on the highway. Still gonna wait because there's a sharp turn I gotta make. Alright, let's go in Fast and Furious mode. Ooh, like Dom Toronto did with his RX-7. Where he did that nitro boost at the end, last second before you win the race. Winning is winning. Doesn't matter if you win in by an inch or a mile. Winning, winning. Winning is winning. Gotta stop referencing Fast and Furious, but I just have to. The nitros remind me of that movie. Winning is winning. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, I think that's all of them because I only see 3 in the map, but let me confirm that real quick. Okay, That's 1 right there. I just did that. 2 and 3. Yeah, it looks like that's all. So, yep. So let's go save our game now. And there's Johnny's safe house right there. It looks like you can go inside, but only through that window.
Shit, that's crazy, man. Here we are, man. End of the line.
Thanks. And I might as well take this bullet for the next part.
Are you gonna see it all day?
Let me face it the other way, so when I load my game, I can just get in it and go straight to T on the map. Alright, we're going to change clothes. Let's put on our default outfit back. There it is. So alright, let's save here. So I'm going to see y'all in the next part for the final mission, and then the extra part after that. Later, guys.